It's kind of soothing, being able to like take time just to work on a project like this, especially with like the fast-paced nature of like other things vying for my attention nowadays. We got YouTube, we got TikTok. It seems like everything on the internet is screaming at you, and so finding time to just slow down and take an hour to focus on one thing, it's a very nice experience. I bought this little tester right here, and just figured out, and it came with a variety of switches, and I just felt which ones I wanted based off of feel and sound. Where we are today with technology has been built upon through decades of work from millions of people. And so going through their solutions and seeing how they're implemented today is pretty fun, I think. The process of building keyboards, the two main components that you have is the switch and the PCB, which is, you can think of like the motherboard of the keyboard, basically. And there are two main kinds of PCBs. The one I have is fully soldered, so you have to stick the keys in, and then on the back there's a little electrical area, a little bit of metal that has been exposed that you can melt solder onto, which is just tin and lead usually. Just some connective metal that's easy to melt. And then when you solder it on, the solder makes a connection between the prong from the switch to the electrical foot pad, and will complete the circuit once you hit the key. And then once you get those all in, you stick it in a case and you put whatever keycaps you want on there. Nice. Yeah, before this I had a pre-built mechanical keyboard. To me that was just another tool. But this one I'm actually pretty invested into, which is kind of a blessing and a curse, because like sometimes I'm like, oh man, this sounds so good, I created this with my own hands. But also it gives me an excruciating awareness of, well, I could have done X better, I could have done Y better. So it is satisfying, but also kind of a double-edged sword there. I like the idea that technology isn't like magic or really mundane, because in our day-to-day life we experience so much technology that like it's easy just to be like, oh, that's just a keyboard. There's no real need to figure out what its inner workings is. And I used to think that way a lot, and then I started getting over it, and then I started realizing technology is kind of magic, because I mean it's just a bunch of electrons we've got going around in a rock. And it somehow makes pictures, which really made me want to figure out why it's actually working like that. And so that's part of the reason why I became a computer science major, because I like knowing the kind of from the individual transistors how we get up to where we are today. And I guess building keyboards is just kind of an extension of that for me.